Hey everybody, welcome back to Minecraft Mondays. My name is Kyle, and today I think it is time. I've showed you guys all the new stuff I've done. We had a drink to celebrate. We got tipsy, but the effect didn't happen. Normally, like, tipsy is supposed to, like, I looked it up, and it's supposed to, like, make your screen go weebly wobbly, and it totally didn't. But we might just have to get even more drunk next time. But I'm here today to clue you guys in on what we're doing. You can see I have a lot of building materials, and we're here. So Randy's a good friend of mine. Where did he go? There you are, Randy. What's up, buddy? How are you doing? He has 113 hearts. He and I are good friends. He's a farmer, but, I take care of my friends. And this is something I've been wanting to do for a while, is branch out a little bit from building, because I've done pretty much everything I need to do for my stuff. I just need to finish off that building, and that's most of what I need to do. I just need to decorate downstairs a bit, and I'll show you guys what I did inside in a little bit. But today's primary focus, I'm going to build Randy a house, and it is going to be a house that will match kind of the modern Art Deco feel that I've got going on with my buildings. But since it's not a part of my complex, we're able to use some different materials like wood. Like, this is primarily clay. Well, actually, it's entirely clay, glass, and quartz. We're going to be incorporating quartz and clay into the villagers' buildings so they don't look too different from mine. But because they're not a part of my complex, I'm able to throw in a few different materials, like different wood colors and other things like that. So I'm really excited to experiment with some stuff. These are the colors I went with. There's a house, when Cody and I went on vacation, there was a house on the lake that I saw that I really liked. It's very modern, a lot of windows. And I really want to I want to take that as inspiration for this next build. So I've decided to put Randy's home in this clearing right here. And they're just testificate, like, villager buildings. They don't need to be super huge. They'll be a little larger than these. But the challenge is going to be keeping something of comparable size to this and implementing a lot of detail and some really cool features that are unique to each specific villager and kind of their occupation. So Randy's a farmer. So there's this house I have in my head that I really want to build. Just, it could be for anyone, really. But I'm giving it to Randy because he's the nicest to me. And I'm trying to take that idea that I have and morph it and contour it to fit Randy's style. So I think I have some cool ideas. So Randy's is probably going to be one of the largest real estate-wise in terms of size and, like, yardage. So he'll have, like, more plant stuff and more space for things. And the interior of his house, I think, while it will fit with the modern look that I have, I think there's going to be some nice touches we can do on the inside that we'll probably get to next episode. Probably do all the interior stuff next episode. But I think there's a lot of room for some pretty neat little details. So I installed a handy-dandy little mod called Camera Studio that I used back in my YouTube days for a lot of things. And Hi, Tyson? Mike? Are you of the Mike variety? Where is this guy? Why did he say hi to me? Tyson? Mikey boy? Where you at? I don't know. That's weird. Maybe he's underneath me. I have no idea. Maybe he's flying. So I installed this Camera Studio mod, and basically it allows you to capture like sweeping movements and like camera angles at like sped up or real time speeds. This one will be a speed run, so you guys will be able to watch me do the build, kind of tinker with it without the awkward silence that often accompanies some of the more difficult or time-consuming builds. So we'll do kind of a time-lapse build thing here, and it'll be really cool camera work, and I think you guys will really like it. So enjoy that, and then I'll show it all off and talk about it and my plans for it after the time-lapse. All right, we're back. I'm done. I built it. You can see it's a little different from when I left off the little build. And the reason for that is I decided that, because they were all solid blocks all the way around, I decided that stairs just gives it a little bit something extra. I added a door, and I went with the quartz. I'm not sure I might have to make it not sunken in so that the lighting affects it correctly, but I think actually the carpenter's stuff, the lighting almost never works on it, unfortunately. But I went with this style because the tiny little windows reflect the front of the house. It's all is a series of smaller windows. It's a little bland right now, but I think once we get started on doing some of the landscaping around here, it's really going to fill out. And up top here, I have it closed off right now. So Randy's in his new house. If you hit follow me, he'll follow you around and you can set home. And the way these villagers work is when it hits nighttime, like spawnable mob time, they'll automatically spawn inside of their house at whatever position you set them. So that's really, really nifty. So they never get caught out in the open, basically, which is really nice. I think Randy's going to be trapped in here for all of eternity. I don't think he can figure out how to operate this door, unfortunately. But that's okay. It's his house. He doesn't have to go anywhere, I guess. I toyed around with it a little bit, just kind of in the middle of building. I think I really like this little detail here, using the panes as kind of stair supports with the half slabs. It's very minimalist, and I like that. Since it's glass, it doesn't obstruct your view. I don't know if I'm sold on it connecting to the window or not. I'll have to experiment a bit. And then I'm not sure if I want to go with the wood or the quartz up here. I might stick with quartz. And then up top here, I initially just wanted it to be a sunken roof. But then when I decided to add the second floor kind of midway through the build process, I think this would be a really good kind of like a top patio thing. And, we can throw some plants, some chairs, like a fake umbrella and stuff like that up here. And I think that'll really help bring this build to life, in addition to having all the landscape stuff scattered around. So I think that'll really help add some interest to it. Also, while I was building, I had stopped the quartz right here. And then looking around back, I decided it looked really goofy from the back then with no quartz lining it or anything. And I want the backyard for his home to be a pretty big focal point. I am almost out of food. Be a really big focal point because he's going to have a really big, robust garden back here. Because he's a farmer and that's what he's going to want to do. He's got a green thumb. Randy likes to grow stuff. That's the little story we're giving him. And you'll also notice that this isn't a lot larger than this house is, square footage wise. I mean, you have the second floor there, which adds, a lot, but this house in essence is pretty much this L shape right here. We just tacked on an extra little L. So it's not, that's the kind of scale we want to work with on these houses. We don't want them to be huge structures like I've got over there, because we need one for every villager. Almost every villager. I think once we finish Randy's house, I think we're going to find him a wife, because that's something that we're able to do, and we're able to take him and a wife, and I think if we're a monarch, which I have to craft a special crown for that, and I craft rings for them and get them together, I think I can go ahead and marry them, and then they're likely to have a kid or something. There's some way. I need to read up on it again. I need to refresh my brain. There's some way to make that happen, which is both creepy and awesome. So that's the house. That's the house as it is right now. I think we're going to be throwing in some plants and stuff, growing around it, kind of dipping down from the top. Randy's a really, really big green thumb kind of guy. And so on a smaller scale, we'll be doing a lot of the landscaping and things, and we're going to be able to take the tricks that we learned from that, and hopefully we'll be getting into some of that next episode. We'll be able to take some tricks from that and apply them to our large premises that we have going on, this huge square footage, and add some interest and finally get rid of these stupid things. I'm wanting to do a statue in this space. I think this is a really good space for a statue. Like a nice little courtyard dealio. Also inside, I have started organizing. I've moved most of my things down here into the storage room. So these lockers work vertically but not horizontally. It takes a lot of gold though. I think it takes a block and 4 ingots, I think it is. So it's like 13 gold per thing. So 26 per double locker. I mean, you get as much as a double chest worth of storage space. So it's pretty versatile that way. And then we can also line them on top because they don't open vertically, they open horizontally. So you can place them kind of wherever. So we'll be able to really make good use of this space here. And that should be all the storage we really need. And then through here, I went ahead and added a door, but that goes all the way down to bedrock. And so you can take the minecart up and down, kind of speed things up a little bit. That did take a bit of gold doing the powered rails, which was a little unfortunate, but it's coming along. And then up here in the kitchen, I made a slight adjustment. I'm still not sold on this deal. I need to... Let me know what you guys think about this. Should I restore the Nice there, or should I make the whole thing those stairs? Let me know what you think. Up here, I had the Nice, or Nice, however it's pronounced, running underneath this line, but it looked awkward because this is flush, so you didn't get that layer there. So I just went ahead and made the whole thing checkerboard. So I think that looks a little bit more cohesive, looks a little better. And then I can actually throw these up here now, I think, right? Yeah. Here we go. Let's throw these here. And there's exactly 8 things. Oh, that's perfect. Oh, yeah. Ah, that's so awesome. Oh, I'm very excited to start making some food and stocking these shelves. I'm very excited. And then I think that's it. Oh, yeah, over here, I added another level to our beast pen, and I added some detail stuff. You can throw wheat on here and kind of make it look a little overgrown. That's just a cool little carpenter's fence, or carpenter's barricade, or whatever it's called. It's a neat, barrier. Neat little touch you can do. I didn't do anything with the sheep. I haven't decided what to do with those guys yet. But with the chickens up here on the new top floor, oh, nice, you got some eggs. I added seeds, and that gives it a little grassy effect. I think in this, chickens also just drop feathers from time to time. I think that's just a thing they do. Because I haven't killed any of them, and I've already gotten a couple feathers. So hopefully they're not just dying somehow, mysteriously. If I do one more floor, it'll be for pigs up there. And then if and when, I get horses or anything like that, I'll probably build a separate building, like a stable that'll be out kind of that direction probably. So that's kind of where I'm at. It's kind of where I'm at right now. I am utilizing this closet now. So I got tools and stuff. I'll throw that in there. I got some extra rails that I picked up in Abandoned Mine Tunnel. Yeah, I mean, so I'm ready to start doing some interior stuff in here as well, but I think I want to focus on Randy's house. I'm just so indecisive when it comes to all of this crap in here. Like, I have no idea what to use this backspace for. I have no idea what to use this space for. There are a lot of unknowns for me right now, and there are a lot more mods that I can experiment with. So that's exciting and intimidating all at the same time. But we have the space for it, which is the most important thing. I know I want to start the Growthcraft hops and stuff up on the second floor of my Arboretum. I know I want to do that. And I do still need to undirt all of this stuff and get some actual structure going on here. So, I mean, there's a lot of work to do. And we're chugging along. I feel like I'll do most of this stuff on my own time and not on video, and I'll just show you guys afterwards. Because, I mean, this series, I only upload once a week. And so we can't take a ton of time on everything. But, I have time throughout the week to work on it independent of the videos and everything. So, I don't know. I'm excited. I've got a lot of cool ideas for different buildings for the different people. This was just something that I had seen. Yeah, you wish, dude. Or dudes. Actually, they're just going to chill out here, aren't they? Because they're in shade. There we go. This was just something that I had seen on the lake when I went on vacation. Something similar to this. Not exactly, but something similar. And I think I took a bunch of pictures of different houses, so I've got a lot of good things I can pull from as far as like conceptual designs go, and things that I can blend together and tweak and all that. So exciting stuff to come. Hope you guys enjoyed the episode. Hope you liked the little time-lapse build dealio. I never, even when I was back doing my YouTube stuff using the Camera Studio mod, I never knew how long to make the time thing. I mean, I finished it. It's running at 5 times speed, so it's probably about 4.5 minutes. So I finished with about 5 or 6 minutes to spare, kind of building this, and then I did some work after the fact. But it's always nerve-wracking, like, okay, am I going to set it way too long, and then the movement I'm done building by the time it's like here, or am I not going to be anywhere near done building when it gets over here? So it's always a gamble when you choose how long to make it. But hopefully you guys enjoyed. Hopefully it turned out all right, and I will see you all next week.